Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. I'm here to talk about minimalism. Now, in my last video, I was thinking along the lines of minimalism, like if you just type minimalism in the search box for my channel, I actually have a separate playlist this will get added to. I discussed minimalism only in this video. The last one, I just kind of titled it that way because I was thinking about getting rid of a lot of stuff. And so, I put minimalism ? And then I changed it to journey toward minimalism. Since I did that video, I did a lot of research, and I have found as many forms of minimalism as there are stars in the sky. The one extreme is people who get rid of everything, cut their hair short, put on all white and gray clothes, and paint their house interiors all white. Now that might make you feel good, and I'm glad you're happy with that. That would never suit me. There are other minimalists who really just talk about how they managed to work their way down to the small makeup collection that they show. And I'd like to do that. That's kind of my form of minimalism. There was actually a video by a very good video by a young person who was talking about minimalism and the fact that she never wanted to mention the word again or put it in the title of any of her videos because she got so much hate mail after doing those videos. And I'm probably going to get some here because some of you will take offense at me saying people cutting their hair and wearing all white and gray and painting the inside of their house white. If you do a search on minimalism, you will find those people on YouTube. So, but there are all different types. Somebody sent her a message that basically told her that she wasn't a real minimalist because she wore her hair long. That's just the stupidest thing I have ever heard of in my entire life. Criticizing someone, saying they're not a minimalist because she had long hair? Seriously, do you have nothing else to think about other than what other people are doing, whether they're wearing their hair short or not? Like, I watched that video and I was like, what the hell is wrong with that person who would say that? So when I did my inventory, before I started it, I felt really overwhelmed by how much makeup I have. Yes, I have way more makeup than any normal person needs to have. But I digress. Back to the subject of minimalism. Yes, I am going to start to use up, I'm going to make sure I read all of my books, or at least the ones that I am most interested in. I will continue to donate to my local library. I really highly recommend that people support their local library. They sometimes take my books and they put them in circulation on the shelves if they don't have it. And they also have book sales, and the profits from those sales directly benefit the library. So that's one of the things I like about donating my books to the library. I have very nice library people. So, libraries in New Jersey are a priority. I'm not sure in other states how much a priority library is, but it's a huge priority in New Jersey, and so I hope that in your state where you live, it's also a priority. And if it's not, join your local friends of the library and try to help them out. So what I plan to do is, I do have an e-reader. It's a Nook Android, and it has Kindle on it, and it has Barnes & Noble books on it. It's got everything. Now, I'm not going to go and buy 1,000 books worth to get rid of my current collection. I was a collector for a long time. I have a lot of first editions, but nothing that's really worth anything. Like, I don't have Mark Twain first edition of whatever. Some people have those $1,000 books. I have first editions that are not really worth anything except to me. And I have a lot of books that I bought over time that I was really interested in reading and have read a lot of them, and some of them it's kind of like makeup. You buy the thing and you go, oh, this stuff is so beautiful, and you show it on your channel, and then you put it away and you forget about it. Well, that happens with books too. These are my two passions, books and makeup. So I am planning to read as much as I can, like increase my reading. So, I've spent a lot of time grading normally and on YouTube. Now I'll be off for the summer, so I want to turbo read and read a bunch of stuff. And I also want to go through my book collection. Again, I've already thinned it by giving away a lot of books to my library. I mean, like 4 cartons of hardcovers. I've given up a lot of books, and some of them I regretted after I gave them away. Like, I really liked that book. I might have read it again. But let's face it, with so many books in the world, I don't know if I'm ever actually going to read anything again unless I totally forget what's in the book, which is not likely because a really memorable book sticks with you. As far as the makeup goes, I've already spent the money. I think it would be wasteful to throw it all out. I have thinned it enough that now this incredible overload of makeup is all stuff that I really love. And so I'm going to work my way through, and I'm going to slowly start getting rid of stuff that's past its due date, get rid of stuff that I don't like anymore, give away things that are still good, but that don't work for me. My daughter is also going to be doing a declutter. She has a friend who shares with her family and her friends, and that's who we gave the makeup to last time, and we'll probably do the same thing with this bunch of makeup. So my form of minimalism, we'll just call it Mary's minimalism. It's not a stark life. It's not an empty home. It's not a white couch and a white wall and short hair. It's a life filled with color and love, and because I love my rescued animals, and fun. Life should be fun. Enjoying the things that we love to do. Makeup, books, sewing. I've got my sewing table, but I have to clean it off. My room became a disaster area because everything had to be moved out of the puppy's reach, and so everything is kind of like up high where you can see the mess. And that mess has been driving me crazy every day, which is another reason that it's been going down. But I don't want to just throw stuff, just like I don't want to just start throwing stuff out and giving stuff away without thinking. I have to think about it. What I'm hoping to get to is a point where I'll be writing in the pages. I do have a composition book, and in the back it has a section that I put together that says things to buy. And so, I know there are some products that I can't live without, and so they'll go on that list. And I'll continue to review stuff here so that whether you should consider it or not. And I'm going to start to slowly move toward a more minimal lifestyle. But I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to throw everything out. I'm also going to start doing no-buy videos. Anti-haul. Anti-hauls were created by Kimberly Clark, and a lot of people have done them, but we like to give credit to the person who created the idea. They also take a lot of work, but I can give you one example right now. Stila went cruelty-free, and this was verified by Logical Harmony, and I trust her implicitly. If you're ever looking to see who is and is not cruelty-free, look on the Logical Harmony website. Tashina is also here on YouTube and does a lot of great videos with cruelty-free and vegan products. So, you know, she's got a list of cruelty-free, but she also has some things there that some people wouldn't list as cruelty-free, but she lists in parentheses, it should be noted this brand is owned by a non-cruelty-free company. So if you're looking for that information, you'll find it there. I go there all the time. I have my own list on Reviewer's Diary, but it's not updated very much, and that's www.reviewersdiary.com. I have my own website, but I don't update it very often. And I find that things are like 1 week they're cruelty-free and the next week they're not. Or 1 week they're not cruelty-free, like Stila, and the next week they are. So unless I'm going to update it more often, I still direct you to go directly to the Logical Harmony website. That all having been said, now I've gone off topic again, and I kind of wander around a little bit like, I'm off topic again. But this is not going to be minimalism in the sense that anyone else may view minimalism. No, it's not going to be the white walls and the white clothes and the cutting your hair short and not using styling products and living a life where you have like nothing in your house. And I'm not going to throw stuff away. What I want to do is a more balanced view of minimalism, and that is to use up my stuff and slowly divest myself of some of it and just slowly work through everything until it's gone. And I am back down to that little 3-drawer container or a few drawers of an Alex, and that's it. So I know I wandered a little bit off topic, but I hope you got something out of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You'll see my picture is going to pop up in the corner. There's this EndNote thing on YouTube, and if you click on my picture, which will be like gigantic, it'll be like this big, you'll be able to subscribe to my channel by just clicking. And I will also have a link to probably the most recent video. So, you know, you'll see a variety of things at the end of this video. So if you're pursuing going toward a more minimal lifestyle, make some comments down below. Of course, if you have comments to make, please make them below. And I did want to say before I go any further that I did cancel BoxyCharm, so I didn't get the May box. And if you're trying to build up your collection, I would suggest that you subscribe to BoxyCharm, $21 a month, and you get $100 worth of full-size makeup and stuff. And I am canceling Beauty Fix. I missed the cancellation deadline for June, so I'm still going to get a June box. The good thing about subscriptions that are smaller, like $10, $15 subscriptions, is that you get sizes of things that you can finish in this lifetime, and therefore they don't become the things that you cling to forever and ever, and you don't end up with this thing forever. So my plan is to slowly work my way through as many products as I can, continue to participate in Project Pans, and just like really try as hard as I can to work through some stuff and decide what I love, what I don't love, and maybe give away the stuff I don't love. That won't be given away to subscribers. They would have to be given away to family and friends. But it's time. It really is time. So this video is basically about Mary's minimalism. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. There'll be more videos. I took a week off, and so I'm back, and there'll be a lot of videos to follow. And if you're like working toward a minimal lifestyle, or you have any comments about minimalism, post them down below in the comments section. I try to reply to everyone. I do have a filter on, so if you say you hate me or I'm fat or ugly or any of that kind, all of which I've gotten in the past, your message will go straight to spam. And so try to be kind, try to be nice to each other. Please do post your comments below. I would be really interested to hear from other people who are trying to live a little bit more minimally. I prefer not to hear from people who are going to tell me I have to cut all my hair off and wear white. So yeah, I'm not joining a cult. I'm just creating my own form of minimalism. So this is Mary's Minimalism, and this is the first video. And I will be doing more videos. I'll be doing anti-hauls. You can look forward to those. Those were created by Kimberly Clark, and she's done a really great job with those. It's a lot of work to do an anti-haul, but I really was lusting over a palette from Stila now that they've gone cruelty-free, and I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this color before. You know, my favorite color in the whole palette. And I was like, I've seen this before. And I pulled out my a little Tarte palette that I have, and the color was there. It was, I'll pull the Tarte palette out. Energy Noir, this palette is. It's a little palette. And Stila had a color in their palette, the one that I wanted, that was almost identical to these, actually these two colors right here. There. This and this, and I was like, yeah, I have seen it before because it's in this palette. So I'll be doing a lot of anti-hauls, and mainly because I'll be comparing what I want with what I already have, and do I really want it. So you can look forward to those. They are a lot of work, so they will be coming slowly. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary with Mary's Minimalism. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.